this is the incredible half gap, and this is going to be a half gap build out technique that is a single set of twig build out. That means you could do it on any terrain as long as you just continue building out. It doesn't matter if you have to step it up or down to build it up a mountain or anything. Just a single continuous twig build out, and you're going to be able to do this half gap. And it does need to be this U shape or magnet shape around our 2x2, and we are going to do it 2 times. That way we can do it opposing to create a shell all around our 2x2, and then we can put it on the external TC if you did want it that way, or you can connect it back to the main 2x2, which is unheard of, with an incredible weird roof placement. And it's going to be super nice and super easy. With that explanation, we're going to show you the solo little 5x5 temple, and it's going to be incredibly nice and incredibly easy. We just have 4 Patricos on all sides of the 5x5 cube with an opening in the corner there that you can get caught in, which is pretty funny. And we just have a nice little 5x5 shell here. The upkeep is so stupid because the tiles are nothing and it's all squares. The tile count is nothing. We have a 3x3 home inside this 5x5 home shell, right? And inside the 5x5 home shell is a 2x2 home shell. So it's just like the Russian nesting doll of bases, and it's super nice and super easy. All it is a regular 2x2. Again, you do this after it's been built with a single twig build out, and I know I'm hyping that up because again, you're not going to see it anywhere else. As soon as I post it, there's going to be AI voices building channels posting it. So there's going to be 2K metal, 6.7K stone for the solo mini 5x5 temple base here. And we'll show you how to do this one. It's incredibly nice and incredibly easy. And again, we'll show you how to do the build out. And then maybe we'll show you how to do, like, you could do a 2x2 around a 1x1. Anything with all squares. And maybe we'll show you how to do the triangle one later. But we'll show you the build out, and it'll be very nice and very easy. We'll show you how to do this temple. And again, we'll show you how to do it back on the main TC, and we'll show you how to do it on externals with maybe some disconnects or something like that. Alright, it's super easy to build. You're going to need a little bit of space, but again, it's all one single continuous twig build out, so you can do it up and down hills, down to the beach, and back up. So we're going to start with a stone 2x2, whatever you want of your choice. 2x2 is going to be easy to explain. And to start the 5x5, we just want no roof access on our 2x2. So we'll just start whatever base like this. Again, you can do this after it's been built, but to make that 5x5 to 2x2, 3x3 over there, we're just going to do metal that roof right there, a 2x2 starter base. And again, we can go start our wipe, do whatever we want to do, and come back to this. You don't need to do anything special. And isolate doesn't do anything. Still all messed up. Anyway, so once you have your 2x2, all you need to do is build out. We're gonna have to build it out twice on each side. But you need to do 2 triangles. Let's get that to twig for realism. 2 triangles, 1 triangle, 2 triangles, 1 triangle with a square in between. So we're gonna do 2 triangles, 1 square. Triangle to the right, that's important. Make sure you're not going away forward. Then you're going square forward, 2 triangles forward. Then you're doing square forward, 1 triangle left. Now this exact point right here is exactly half gap over here. And it won't connect to here, even though it kind of looks like it would. And the thing is, it does wrap all around here and all around here and all around here, but it's just slightly too far to fully wrap around. We're going to do it one more over here. But the point is, at this exact point right here, it'd be a giant wide gap. So if you want to do turret gaps and you want people to be able to shoot through the gaps in your walls of your shell, stop right here. And to make it and close that gap, or for the full build out, you're going to go out 4 hexagons from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you need a placeholder to build back from. Right there. This is the full build out required. Just like that. Two triangles square, triangle away from the build, square, triangle forward 2, square, triangle back towards the build 1. 4 hexagons to tighten the gap. 2 triangles, square, away from the build, triangle, square, 2 triangles forward, square, triangle. Now we're at the half gap. Now, to do 4 hexagons, to do a reverse wall stack to close the wide gap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we just break all the twig but these last triangles. And then you're just going to build out all squares. And this is going to give you a completely perfect opposing half gap. I don't know where that guy went. Some guy was watching me, and build all the way back here. Completely perfect half gap, and you can either end them right here, like we will do for our 5x5, or you can, if you were not ending them right here, you can build around and build out like a center thing here. Is what I do, and then have this one as like a roof ramp peak right here, and then a jump out with 2 double doors right here. But we won't do that. Again, you can do a lot of stuff with this if you just copy that build out that we just did right here, and we'll break everything right here. We'll wrap this all around. And just like that, you have everything. Nice little half gap shell. And now everything is decaying, so we are going to upgrade everything. And for our solo mini temple, and how you connect everything on one TC, it's going to be actually stupid. And we're just going to do whatever door pattern you want on your 3x3 like this. Like that. And then we're going to put all these pieces here. Then you can upgrade all of those. And when you come inside your core to attach them on the same TC, notice you're at 480 and 62. And you're going to place in here twig roofs all like this. And now you'll see, both sides connected. These 4 will connect one side, and 4 will connect the other side. It's the conditional corner. Don't ask me why it connects. There's a gap that connects everything, by the way. Don't ask me why. That just connects everything. And you don't need to be teleporting inside to do that. You could just jump up here, like this. And yeah, you can just jump up and upgrade everything here. And that's all you do to connect everything. And now you have a 2-wall shell. And you can put that there, by the way. Now you have a 2-wall shell 2x2. Pretty good. And you can go ahead and do triangles like this for our little mini 5x5 solo tower. We'll go ahead and do that, speed through that real quick before we go through more examples and more build outs. Nice and easy. Actually, we're going to do a couple more versions first, and then we'll continue to the solo 5x5, which you can skip ahead to right here, which is going to be super nice and super easy. We'll show you how to do it on like a chase box 2x3, as well as doing a floor stack after it's been built on it. So you can put those floors over it, and then you can create some cool like peaks, like this. create some cool peaks so you can't squeeze in, and that's supposed to have a wall there. You can create some cool peaks and a nice shell and some cool, super nice, super easy stuff. We'll do some disconnectables as well if you want. But all you're just gonna do is start with your chase box, obviously. And then once you have this step, you can go win, lose, do whatever you want. And then you can go ahead and just do your build out. Again, we're gonna do one on each side. Looks like I might run into that, so I'll do it this way. We're just gonna do 2 triangles, 1 square, triangle to the right or left, square, sorry, and then triangle forward. So the first, like this, boom. Not like that, right? 2 triangles, square, triangle. And now this point is slightly more over than this point for our half stack. And that's it. And now for a floor stack, you're just going to want to make one of these woods so no one breaks everything, so you can go ahead and do this again. And again, break everything here. And build back nothing but squares. And we're going to do the same thing, upgrade to wood, or if no one's around, you don't have to. But we don't want anyone to break these, because now these are our half gap build outs. And then we're just going to do triangle. We're going to do a floor stack, binocular floor stack, whichever direction you have room, and whichever you can build down to the terrain if the terrain is too high. Okay, you're just going to do a triangle square, no walls all around. Get your binoculars, crouch in the corner, binocular floor stack, super nice, super easy. You're a Rollo enjoyer, and you just go all the way up here. Hold Alt, building plan, triangle foundation. Break everything here and move back and make sure you're blue. And then break your upgraded wood one and replace the half gap with the floor stack. And now you have this side floor stack. We're gonna do that one more time. Just like this. Nope, and I totally moved somewhere. You gotta hold on, make sure you're not moving. I just like jerk the mouse for some reason. Back it up, just like that. Make sure you move here. Place that. Now you have floor stack half gaps. Half of it's been built with no freehand. And now you can go ahead and wrap around. We're just gonna do like this, I believe. We'll do a U shape in each direction. L shape like that. And then since it's floor stack, you can go ahead and upgrade everything here. And this will be on external TCs right now because it's not connected with some fancy roof thing. You can connect the fancy roof thing up to any story. Put a solo 5x5. And you can just do 4 squares and a triangle. And this will be the exact distance for a TC. It'll be, might be red right here, but if you come around back here, it'll be blue. That. And I like to do non-disconnectables just for a shell, so I don't know which one is which, but you could also do, let's do a square right here and then one of these. If you go like this and do one of these roof ramp peaks with 1.5 height, you could do 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces of twig. And then on this spot right here, you could do an extra stone. You do the spinky one, where it's like this. I do is put a wood half wall here and then upgrade this double door frame here. And now I can do a bunker or whatever I want out in this direction from this doorway, but now this point right here will be able to connect. You may need to do temporary stability like this to get all four connected. But all four will stay connected, and then you just break the half wall inside. So you do one like that, or you don't need 4 squares. You could do the same sneaky disconnectable with very small, just this. Just a single hexagon. So you could do pretty much the same exact thing. We'll just try that over here. Try this for like the freehand bunker this way, and all it is boom, and this is supposed to be wood, and then you could do this, and then when you break that, this one disappears, and now you could do a bunker really close to your door, and you would just do a square right here for a 79er, and line that up, wiggle it till it's blue. It'll be blue somewhere right there. Getting there super close. That's a 79er, kind of wide. We'll do that kind of closed off again, just like that. Bit more on there, and then we're gonna split this to a triangle. And then you can do it floor stack bunker, a better bunker version than that. Hopefully you're better at the freehand, and then you can add it to a disconnectable external or just a regular external, and you could floor stack it, so when you go ahead and build up on shelves, floors will be stackable, and you can do them even just with the gap in here, because it's not a true half gap, and you could cover everything. And again, it's a simple 5x5. We're going to do half wall windows here for the Tricos. Simple stuff. Then we'll do full walls here. Squares. Single doors. You can seal everything up here if you want, or just do the roofs. It doesn't matter. I like to just do the roof pieces here. Like this. And then you could do a bedroom right here and windows. Or again, you could do a roof peak. It doesn't matter too much. Again, this is a super lightweight solo 5x5. I mean, the upkeep is absolutely stupid. I mean, you could do, I don't know where you want to put your doors, but you choose a couple of these doors. Hopefully you want at least 2 doors. Don't go too crazy and put so many doors that you're weak on the raid. You just want 2 sides of the doors. Sorry, wrong spot. You just want 2 doors. You don't want all 4 doors right here. Sorry. And then we could do bedroom here or peak. Doesn't matter what you want to do. Just do 2 and 2, and then you can put roof pieces right here. And 2 of your Tricos won't conditional down. And those ones you want to do frames. And the ones that do condition down, you want to do floors. And then you could put roof piece here, half wall. Same thing here. Has a conditional that lays down the roof, so we can put the floor to see if it's not having the conditional. You could either do just the brutalist. You could do this too if you wanted. Real simple. You don't even have to do the Tricos on those, but you could do it on these. Doesn't matter. Again, do what you want. And then all of this is completely sealed, and you can do. What I like to do is do a ladder hatch on opposing sides. So sorry, break that. Demolish should be an option to put one like this, towards you, and then place the roof there. Alright, place the roof there, and then place the ladder into the roof. So you slide into the ladder hatch. If you place the ladder hatch away, you won't be able to, it'll be like an airlock. And you can't do anything. So you place the ladder hatch inside the roof, and then you can slide down into the roof. And you could run up inside of it. And then we should not put it in this corner. We need to put it here, but you have to break this roof first, which is annoying. And hopefully you could just jump spam here. Or you have to go down here, do that again, which is annoying. And then you can put that ladder hatch in there. And then now you can seal up everything here with the bedroom. And you could do a bunch of loot here. And then you can put a windmill on top, and then you could have a nice, very nice, very easy solar temple. Incredibly simple solar temple. I don't know what is going on there, but they're trying to stick to the roof piece, I think. But go ahead and do some patricos here, whatever you want to do, and then put your roof pieces here. And you have your nice solo temple. Put the windmill on top. Very nice. Have your bedroom. Very nice and very easy.